Well, welcome in, AHL hockey fans. This guy is smiling because he just called a 10-1 game here a couple of nights ago. Kevin McGlue is with me, the Mr. Everything for Colorado Eagles hockey. He's got the award to prove it now. Kevin, welcome in.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and it was very nice to get the award. Anyone in our office certainly could have more than deserved to walk away with that. We have such an incredible office, and honored to win it, but yeah, it's a great team effort here, and everybody that puts in all the hours here certainly very deserving of that.
Let's start right there because people that maybe don't follow the AHL close enough, first of all, shame on them. Second of all, your job is endless, right? Do you sleep at all?
I do. And you know what? I wear a lot of hats, and that's for sure. You know, you do the media relations, you do the broadcasting, I help out in the corporate sales a little bit in the off season as well. But then, you know, you go and look at, I think the hardest working guy that I've seen on the team side, Steven Petrovic. He handles all of our ops. He does video. I mean, that's a guy that doesn't sleep, I think. But, you know, people in our office, you know, Gavin Riches, people like that, I wonder when they sleep. But yeah, you know, if you're not used to it, when you come in and you see the people in an AHL front office, they're busy and they get a lot of work done, and they put in a ton of hours, and it's all behind the scenes, and it's obviously always because of the love of the game and the love of the team and the love of being a part of the American Hockey League.
The American Hockey League, second to the NHL, and I call it the best ticket in town because you can get here and see NHL guys that are even down rehabbing, guys that are so close and are ready to be called up. It's just an enjoyment to watch the game. Then you come to the Budweiser Event Center, and it's a whole new experience. Tell us about the Budweiser Event Center and what it's like to be here on a game night, sitting where you are now calling a game.
Yeah, you know what? No matter what league we've been in, which year it was, and I was lucky enough to do the color commentary the very first game that was ever played here when our team president Ryan Bach was our inaugural goaltender at that point. But it is just a special place, and it's all because of our fans. They're so passionate. They're very, very knowledgeable. That's one thing that our players and our coaches always note is, you know, not only passionate, they're loud, but they know the game. They appreciate the little aspects of the game, and it all just comes together to create an atmosphere that's, I think, second to none. And everybody's right on top of you. And I do know one thing is the visiting teams, they get a boost from it, and they get that little shot of energy. So to a certain extent, it could be a double-edged sword, but we absolutely love our fans, this home ice advantage, and playing here at the BEC, it's something special.
Talked to Keaton Middleton after the last game, and I asked him, I said, it kind of looks to me like your mirror images of the big club in Denver. And he said, yeah, maybe we are, but also we're 60 miles north, and we have our own fan base, and I love that part of it. He also told me that he loves the Buffalo Wild Wings Minute of Madness. He said, I hope that never goes away because it feels like we have a seventh man on the ice.
Yeah, and I think we've been doing that for 19 years now, and every single time, every single year, every single player comes up and they're like, I cannot believe the Minute of Madness. It's incredible. And again, that all goes back to our fans. They're absolutely phenomenal. You know, they're into the game from the drop of the puck, and obviously the start of the third period, it's no different. So it's a unique, special place to play. And we've had guys who have come in here and played for us after coming in as a member of an opposing team, and they said, this just seemed like an absolutely incredible place to play half of your games. And it is. It's a lot of fun. Then you throw in the altitude that you're playing at, and you know what? There's definitely a home ice advantage to it.
Okay, I also want to ask you about the marketing because, man, I've never seen an AHL team that markets as well as you do. Everything has a name to it. That took time, I'm guessing.
It does. And again, that's Gavin Riches, who heads up our corporate department and is just absolutely phenomenal. And you look at the partnerships that we have, many, and I would say most of those are 15-plus years, 10-plus years that you're seeing. We have a lot of sponsors who've been here since 2003 when we first started in the Central Hockey League. And again, that is a credit to the work that he does, that our corporate team does, and the relationships, the partnerships that they build. And I think for a sponsor that comes in and you see it activated out here, and you see the way that fans will chant, "We want Wendy's." I mean, there's not much of that you're going to find when it comes to sponsorships to get fans chanting the name of your company. But you get it here, and yes, they do a phenomenal job with it. And again, it's all things that add to the environment here to make it more special, more intense, and just something where you walk out of this building feeling like, you know what, I was really entertained for 3 hours, and that's what we want every single time a fan comes in and then walks out of this building afterwards.
Well, the other thing you have are cowbells. You got 4,700. Everybody's got one. I love it. I think it's really exciting. It gets the fans engaged. And what's it like from the broadcast booth?
Well, you know what? I think it's awesome. I absolutely love it. And we actually have a cowbell night once a year, and we have a different bell for every single season.
Nice.
So fans will collect them, and obviously you can put them on the mantle there, and you've got every single year. And on that night, you do have 5,000 bells in here, and we have ice mics. I just have to turn them off because it's too much at that point. But it is awesome, and again, it's just part of what makes this fan base so special. And there are fans that say, you know what, I brought this particular bell because we won Game 2 last series when I brought this bell, and it's Game 2 tonight. So it is really, really cool. And the investment from this fan base and the buy-in to this organization and these players and coaches, it's second to none.
Okay, final one for you. All the years that you've called AHL hockey games, do you ever remember a second round of a divisional playoff where the fans are chanting, "We want 10"?
Never. No, never. We did have a game where we scored 10 goals. We beat Manitoba 10-4. And we did have a game back in the Central Hockey League. We scored 11 goals. I remember that. But, yeah, in a playoff game, no, I've not. But you know what? Again, I think it was an anomaly to be able to go out and do something like that against a really good Ontario team. And we know that heading into this game, too, it's going to be a real battle, and you're going to get Ontario's absolute best shot. They're going to be coming out flying. So hopefully our guys are ready to go. I think they are.
Coach Cronin told me 10 seconds into my interview with him afterwards that he's going to treat this as a 2-1 game because you have to. Keaton Middleton told me that. Everybody to a man said, you know what, it doesn't matter what score was. It's still just one win on the road to 3, basically, in a best-of-5 series. So good luck tonight. Thanks for spending some time with me. I'll see you in Ontario.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much for your coverage. And, yeah, absolutely looking forward to this shifted back to Ontario. And it's playoff time. It's hot outside when you come in the rink. That's when you know you're in the good part of the season.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going to the beach at least one day out there. Kevin McGlue is spending some time with us tonight. The how is it? The IOH American Specialty Person of the Year for the Colorado Eagles. Am I right? Close?
That is it. And again, I really, really appreciate it. And like I said, it could go to anyone in our office. Our office is first class, and every single person is just absolutely dynamic at what they do. So I'm flattered to get it, but it could go to anyone in that great office we have.
All right, Eagles in action in just a little bit. I'll let them get back to work, folks.